Chad, it's been a minute since we heard anything from our favorite pro team. Now, just so happens that Senza, right now, are not doing too well. Now, 2 days ago, they played against Kono, and they didn't do too well. They were forced to default lose the first game due to technical difficulties. But yesterday, against Sparta, they win 13-6, and they win 16-12. And our boy, Victor Drow Ranger Kalyadka, has a monster performance. So, what I'm thinking we're gonna do today, we're gonna look at 3 games, and we're only gonna watch Drow Ranger. We're gonna watch Drow Ranger on Overpass against Kono, on Train, and Drow Ranger on Mirage against Sparta. And YouTube viewers, if you're watching this on YouTube right now, first of all, slam that subscribe button. We are going to be doing a lot of content this year. We're going to try to hit 200k before the year is over. And join us on Twitch. We do the shit live. You get to be a little bit ahead of the action if you want to.
So, quick editor note. While this video is being edited, the official Senza account posted a tweet about Birk in response to this tweet by StabCS. The original tweet isn't anything concrete, but Senza's reply denies this player as ever being on the team, despite the fact the screenshot isn't edited and was taken from the official broadcast. You can also see the gameplay on his monitor matches the gameplay on the stream, and the name in the kill feed is Birk. You can draw your own conclusions, but according to Senza, this man isn't Birk.
Oh damn, we're going straight into the game. Okay, 4-man B setup here out of Senza. Drow is playing in water. Oh my... Targets 2. Aim not as crispy as we're used to from Drow Ranger though, I will say. Show map please. Is the map good for the video? Okay, let's start over. Pretend you haven't seen this before, chat. Drow plays water. 4-man B set about a Senza. Drow cannot hit a shot here. Good flashes though. And easy pickings for Team Senza. We're gonna have a slow round here. We have a 3-man setup on A out of Senza. Today though, chat, we are only taking a look at Drow Ranger. Because I think for me, across this entire arc with Senza, I think Drow has been the standout performer. I think Drow has been the most fascinating guy to pay attention to and follow. And they have a 5-man Senza playing like Senza, chat. And Bayek is in a bait position. Drow finds 1. Drops the molly. This should make Kono feel like he is stalling. Does Senza win this with 5 on... Nah, Bayek can't connect. We got a Deagle Kevlar buy out of Drow. They buy down to 1.4, 1.3, and 1.5. Boga apparently playing with 130 ping. Wow. In a pro match. Oh. Wait, what? What the f makes Drow walk on Monster like this? So there's people out. No, brother. If there is a player playing outside of Monster, holding this angle right here, look at the advantage they have when Drow comes walking here. Very unnatural walk, in my opinion. There is T presence outside of B, on short. Drow decides to walk. Here's Borup run back up. Pulls the knife? Pulls the knife into T-spawn. Oh, wow. Not even looking. I understand that they're executing on A right now, but not even looking. And it's a 1 versus 4. Damn.
Do you want to buy a... You can do it on CS Money. On CS Money, you get the fastest trades on the market, low prices recently made even lower, and a wide selection of over 100,000 skins. You can buy and sell with PayPal, crypto, or trade your old skins for new ones. CS Money also has a market section with peer-to-peer trading, as well as an instant cash-out feature. Check them out with the link in the description.
Next round. So far, they look odd. But are they cheating? I don't know. Might be legit. Why did I say anything? Why did I say anything? Gets a kill and a man advantage. Elects to walk push after them on B. And that also prompts the 4-man stack on A for Senza. Now, in pro team CS and even in Pugs, Most of the time, if the CTs can find an early advantage, either make it a 5v4 or a 4v3 or a 5v3, you generally don't want to be proactive on the map anymore. You don't have to. But Senza disagrees with this, and they very often will overload sites despite having a big man advantage. And Drow Ranger will just get flashed and burned to death here. And despite the major man advantage, they barely hold on. This time is not as keen to push this. He's now very afraid of the angle that he wasn't afraid of when he walked it with a deagle before. Can't seem to find Borup. Decides to extend play a little bit. Plays right side monster. Anti-flash flip. He's just the best. He has more control of the smoke than Snoop Dogg. It's fucking nuts. We're very aware of chaos here. Good swing, and that's gonna force a save out of Burmilov. What team is he playing for? Best team in the world, Sansa, but he falls to Borup this round. Final round of the half. Spam onto the trash can outside of B. Eats a lot of nades here, Drow. Chip down to 36 from 2 AGs here. Good nade usage from Kono. Good flash from Sansa, but Drow is unable to capitalize on it. Okay, pistol round. Look at this demo, chat. He will be shut the f*** down on T side. That is insane. But this is kind of the story of Drow Ranger as a player. When he is able to make unpredictable pushes as CT, he very often will find space and find flanks. When he has to walk into places where the CTs are holding, he struggles. We've seen that before. Look at this. Cannot escape that angle fast enough. You could say that this is just general good awareness, but not at all afraid of long. Doesn't even look at it. Alright. Senza take a round. And we're gonna have the last kill out of Drow Ranger for a very long time now. Patient as can be outside of B. 2 smokes dropped. Decides to walk the second one. Runs through it now. Eats some nades for his trouble. We'll look for Borup. Finds the kill onto Borup. Probably shouldn't have. Borup should have killed him here. Flash is short for his teammates. Bird from Sky. Walks up. Burmilo will take him out. And just like that, starts the downfall of Drow Ranger. Is he the only player worth watching? He's the one we're covering today. Flashes come in. Full blinds him. The first flash that full blinds him is a team flash, by the way. This is a team flash. And they lose a USP eco to Kono. Drow with a Tech 9 pushes mid. Takes a lot of space really early. Now, again, if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you stick around because this is the worst game performance out of Drow of the 3 games we'll be covering today. In the next series, he will go positive 27 across 2 maps. It's about to go hard, bro. He's gonna be like, yesterday's loss, I'm not having it, bro. I'm going hard in the paint. Alright, 7-9. We're back to Drow Ranger. Drow looks to be the B lurk here. Look at you guys. Another Drow Ranger classic. Goes down to 6 HP through the smoke. Doesn't let that scare him. Decides to walk through it. Maybe not. Let me walk back to short. Seems safer. Spin takes out Borup, and that makes Drow activate, running in, unafraid of the last CT. Clock eco, nothing too interesting happening here. Seems uninterested in connector. And just walks past it. Doesn't clear any angles inside of toilets either. Walks in, doesn't clear this, doesn't clear that, doesn't care about that, doesn't clear this, doesn't clear here. Oh. Doesn't care about truck. Seems convinced that this is at least a double man setup on long. And now leaves. Decides to walk toilet. And they have boxed in the long players. Not anymore. Spots out the upper. Can't find them. Again, he does not give a fuck about clearing anything in toilets. Doesn't look at anything on site either. Wow. Just runs in. This guy's fearless, chat. Wow, brother. Almost threads the needle here, but Captain Kurtka finds him. And we are in the final round of regulation. 11 to 12 in favor of Senza. Brother! Where do you get the confidence? Hello? Sir! This guy is something else, chat. This guy is entirely something else. And they are all the way up on A site. At 120. And the rotation comes in here. Burn me love again sits him down. Drow joining Spint here. Drow is about to get his first kill in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 deaths. 11 deaths since his last kill. He's currently 10 and 18. About to turn it all around here. Spint finds Borup. Activating Drow. Drow gets a kill onto Chaos, but goes down to 24. Almost dies with an nade, but dies from behind. Not having a good time here, Mr. Drow Ranger. Has been put on short patrol. Chaos now with an up. Peeks into 2, gets taken out by Chaos. Last round of OT1. Drow again on short, has not been finding any success here. Gets a good timing onto Chaos, but gets taken out again. And we move into the CT half for Senza. A rush coming in. Great utility. Gets 2 with the Molotov, Drow Ranger. Almost takes the head out for Borup. Burmilov again. Takes him out. Bird from Sky with 2. And it's Burmilov in a clutch situation, which he will lose in the end. And we go to 14-14. Chat, this is tight. I'm excited for the next 2 demos, bro. I can't lie. I'm very excited for the next 2 demos. I think they're gonna be fucking cinema. Sense for a major at this point. They probably could. As long as they get to play from home without having to record their games or their communications. If they get those things, probably. And personally, I think they should get those things. And they've lost A control. Prompting a quick retake. Drow will take down Chaos. And gets put in a 1v2. Runs up behind them on long. Finds the first. Drops a nade, and the nade is gonna land, but he can't control the M4! Again! He had him dead to... Also can't find the bomb. 359 milliseconds left. And Drow would have had the defuse. Very patient on Rain here. Oh, swings across. Borup spots him out. In from YouTube, is this guy hacking? Yeah, probably. He eats the flashbang and Borup takes him out easily. Brimlove combines as well. And it's all onto Bayek in a 1v3. Gets the upper, but gets traded out. And just like that, they lose 2-0 to Kono. Train. So yesterday, on the 4th of September, our boys played against Sparta on Train. Now, Sparta as a team, I don't know a whole lot about. I will be honest. They are ranked number 107 in the world. Senza currently ranked number 127 First round, Drow looks to be an A player. Heads over to B for a little quick 3-man stack, but decides to not be there. Finds 1, finds 2, finds 3. And 4. Monster pistol round out of Drow Ranger. Timeout requested by Senza. You think the phone battery for Drow Ranger died? Oh my god, cams are good now. I was joking. I was joking. No way, bro. What the helly? Finds 1, finds 2. Almost drops here. He just shot the wall. He didn't even shoot into pop there. He just straight shot the wall. No! No! How? God, I don't know what the fuck I'm... Pro player, by the way. Okay. Pro player. You can't strafe. You can just jump directly on top of this train. You don't have to touch the ladder. But he doesn't know how to strafe. Bro, I don't know how this is supposed to be a human being with thousands of hours in the game. Almost finds the kill here onto Yura Miata. Runs in and takes pop control very early. Will also drop a smoke for his presence. So there's a B take here, and that prompts them to go look for the Ivy Lurk. I understand that you know that there might be an Ivy Lurk. Alright. Very confident in the duels today, Mr. Drow Ranger. Ready for the guy in the smoke as well. He's so nonchalant with so much of the shit he does. He's very happy to stand in the open and drop nades. Every time there's no one there on the angle. Confus is standing off angle, waiting for a flash. Invisible is holding in case anyone walks in. Good setup out of Sparta. I don't know if I'm schizo, but I swear to God, I feel like he's almost visible here. If not, it's a really good off angle. But I don't think it is. Oof. Absolutely destroyed. The Eagle walk into Ivy with his teammate. Teammate dies to the op, and our boy is just gonna tuck in here and sit and hide. Oh, decides to trigger discipline it. Gets 2. Gets 3! What a round out of Drow Ranger! Perfect timing. Trigger discipline pays off. Wow. Ready for number 4 as well on the right angle. I'm curious about something. Aim 88.3, opening plus 28, pre-aim 868 degrees. None of these stats are particularly good. Next round. B-rush comes in. We have a full-on rotation. Drow finds 1. 2 versus 2 here. Very patient. Looking for a mistake. Molotov's upper. Molotov will isolate Yuramimata. And he sticks the bomb. Gets the defuse as well. Oh my god. What headset are you using, bro? What fucking headset does this guy have? I can tell you which one it is in chat. It's not the Bayer Dynamics 1990 because they do not have audio like that. Fuck me. Woo! Wow. And that one he just blue screens on. Okay. Last round. Currently, our boy is going 18-6. What a game out of Draw Ranger thus far. Ooh, where's that smoke go? Okay. I see you, Drow. Gets a grenade kill. Stuck back on the bomb train. And the half ends 19-6. None of those kills were good. The pistol round was really good, and the deagle round was really good. Slow round here out of Sansa. Drow takes space. Gets his head taken off in return. I'm very surprised that the person playing this far up front is the one with the bomb. I don't know if I particularly agree with that thought process, but what do I know? I'm not a tier 2 pro. It's not like they let anyone be a tier 2 pro these days, is it? Drow walks away. Oh. Holds W? Is this not a misinput? Spots 2. W keys it. Seems really silly to W key that, but okay. Smoke comes out. Prompts the knife pull. Draw Ranger fell off. The one I knew would just walk this. There we go. Finds one. Spots number 2. Finds him as well. Well played, Draw Ranger. Most talented player you ever seen. He's great at the game. And we activate. 3 versus 3. 3 versus 2. Bulb on the side. Can't find the kill. One tap out of Drow. And it's left in a 1 versus 2. Good shot from the side. Next round, we have a B lurk. He kind of lurks everywhere, this guy. Lurks all across the map. Goes back to pop, though. Alright. You gotta run, yeah. I feel like he should know. I feel like he should see that Molotov coming and know that, yeah, I'm gonna be burning. So many things about this guy's level just kind of doesn't compute, you know what I mean? They run in. They find the entry onto Confus. Spin takes out Dijon. And Drow just... his W key is stuck. And he finds a kill and a ding through the smoke. No, Boga with the dink, actually. What the f*** are you jiggling here, bro? Your teammate's here. What? Oh, Opera misses. Drow finds Canvas, though, on... You see... Did Canvas get spotted? No, they don't know about Canvas. Okay. This is like a classic out of Drow. Op misses. What do we clear? We have a few things to clear. We can clear this angle. This angle right here. This angle right here. This angle right here. This angle right here. Ding, 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 ding. Let's clear the one correct one. It is something that happens very often with this super talent out of Turkey. But actually Russia. Wow. taken out by the scout. Oh my god, Solb. With 2. And thus ends Train. Mirage. Was this a random cheater? This is a cheater in pro play, and this is a pro play match. This is Team Sparta versus Team Senza. Okay, we have a patient strat here. We have a con take coming in. Drow will sit in Palace. Canvas is ready for it, though. And he gets an absolutely perfect timing. Wow. Wow. Our favorite pro team Senza back again. Ear. I find this so strange. I think that no matter how good you are, if you hear shooting right in front of you, no matter how good you are, this is the guy having your attention, not the next one. I don't think it matters how good you are at the game. This is where your attention lies. I have a really hard time picturing a scenario where I'm okay with peeking the second guy. And the timing, I guess, on the first one is, of course, impeccable, as always. Guys, please watch these cameras. It keeps happening over time. So there is trouble with the cameras on one of the teams. Senza is fine now. So there has been problems with the Senza cameras. Tier 2 Counter-Strike is a shit show. Absolute fucking shit show. Again, I want to draw some attention to this. I've drawn attention to this in the past. I want to do it again. Drow has a habit of peeking from far away at this angle. And I have a problem with that. Because look at this. Do you see that? It telegraphs that he's coming every time with the shadow. And he will do this every round. He will walk like this. Oh, we have another Senza special. Another Senza special. Drow will walk out A. He will find 2 members of Team Sparta. Not ready for him. Under shadow. The second one is crazy. What? You're supposed to be a pro player! How can you not pre-aim triple? Triple! On Face It, you have 5,689 games. You have 914 matches on Mirage in CS2. 914 matches you have on this map in CS2. And you do not know where triple is. Drow, are you fucking stupid? I could give wall hacks to a toddler and he could be less obvious than you are. Are we being so for real right now? What is this pre-aim, you fucking moron? Your crosshair should be here. Admins! It's cheating! I'm sorry. Jumps across. Gets one. Gets taken out. No window smoke out of a pro team, by the way, chat. No danger of checking inside of con. Finds the kill into Dijon. Please understand, chat, that very consistently, okay? Please understand that very consistently, we see Drow Ranger walk into angles where there are no one. We see Drow Ranger clear angles where there are people, and where there is no people, he will just simply not clear it. He will not look at it. He will not pre-aim stuff at all. It's just so blatant that he knows something. You know what I mean? Oh, gets a headshot through the wall. He's like fucking fixated on con for some reason. His team has B site and he's like just fixated on con. Finally gets the kill. swung across this time. Playing anti-flash with no backup. Never looking. Wow. Never checking if anyone walks in. Bro, I bet he went fucking AFK, answered some Instagram DMs or something like that. Completely convinced that there is a flash coming and that there's no one walking on him. Again, sensor up connector. Molotov from ramp is good for pressure. Compass is stuck in shadow. Do they have a smoke on Look at Drow. There is never in his mind is there any doubt, ever, that there is someone behind him. Never does he feel like he has to clear 2 angles when he doesn't. It's unbelievable sometimes, this guy. Holds back. And loses the duel. Walks in and finds Dijon from behind. Goes through murder hole. And he's completely uninterested in anything else, bro. He has never looked towards CT at all. Like, let me just show you how incredible this is. Drow in a 5 versus 5. Smokes top con. Walks into con. Doesn't clear anything in con. Walks through his own smoke. Doesn't get spotted by A-side. Finds the back of Dijon. Takes him out. And this maneuver isolates Soul B as the Soul B defender. Ah, you like that one? And because of this, they get a 1v4 on B site. Soul B gets 1.5, but it's just not enough. And that's round over. And it's all on the back of 1 kill out of Drow Ranger. All that's needed. Again, swings over. Yoramyata is on the angle. Last time we had this exact scenario. He went anti-flash, staring at the wall. This time he seems to think a flash is not coming, but a walk is coming. And he is completely right. No worries about sight at all. Twice he has seen a double shadow setup. Once he has seen a shadow and default setup. This time he gets 1 kill, gets contact from the con player on top of stairs, and he does not care about the sight at all. He's now fully confident to just walk around the map. And Soul B falls. Last time Drow went Palace, he was fully happy to lurk. No, this doesn't happen. You don't do this, and then you don't do this. You don't do this. Taking your AK out for this angle is the bare minimum. I don't care who you are. I don't care what read you have. It's the bare minimum. It costs you nothing. This is too late. I think Yoramyata saw him. So he will neatly tuck into the corner and he will stay here. Dijon jumps up into the spray here, eats a headshot. So strange how they play. Oh my god, bruh. Offer misses again. Misses the smoke. Never really cares about CT. Throughout this entire duel, he never looks at CT. Misses the smoke on con. Swings it anyway. Still not looking CT. And dies. What's your honest opinion on him? I'll let you know at the end of the demo. If you're a YouTube viewer, you'll have to stick around for the end of the video. Nah, if you've been watching until now, you should probably know what I think. What is this? No, but come on. Come on. Your teammate dies here. You don't give a fuck. And then you do this? But come on. This angle doesn't exist, bro. If you wanna join the tweet, you can. And then you tuck in and you hide. And you lose the duel. Because you are an untalented, slimy little fucker, Drow Ranger. Sorry, it just came out. Okay, tucks into the corner. Activates when the guy throws a fucking nade or smoke. Still can't kill him though. We are stuck here for another half of gameplay, chat. And I'm having a great time. With you guys. My favorite... is in T-spawn. Yep. Chat, let's look at the round before if we preempt this. This guy plays different every round. I'm learning so much from him. Yeah. Counter-Strike is a game about being adaptable. Okay? I'm so sick of it, bro. I'm so sick of it, man. I'm gonna fucking do it, bro. I'm gonna fucking do it. Like, I can't fucking believe what I'm seeing. Like, I don't know what the who is this guy, bro? I feel like I'm being pranked. I feel like I'm being pranked and everyone knows that this is a prank except for me. And I'm falling for it right now. That's what it feels like watching this, bro. He replied to your post? No way. Love you, homie. Can't make it up. Now, why did I like his post? Oh. Interview, maybe? That'd be funny as fuck. If you're ever down to watch the demos with me on stream, let me know. Shooters shoot, chat. Wait, hang on. He's pushing referee. Fucking hell, ref. He's pushing ramp again. He actually hears him go palace. That is crazy. Oh. Alpha spots him out. It must be exhausting playing fucking against this guy, man. Rao finds one on short. Here's the guy dropping to mid with the op. No. Stops in the smoke. Walks back. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Oh, it's the Drow Ranger classic. Let's look at this from fucking Yuda's POV chat. Oh. He even walked out of the smoke a little bit. My god. Chat, this is why they say that esport is truly the new global sport in the world. You know what I mean? What a beautiful thing. Chat, how often do you go A-site? And hold this angle? You guys like this angle, chat? Beautiful box angle? It's a great angle. Good round out of Drow Ranger. He replied? Just contact me somewhere and we can think about it, my brother. There is no way he's gonna join. There is 0 chance he's gonna join doing it.
Hello, guys.
Hello, Mr. Drow Ranger.
Yeah, hello, guys.
How are you, man?
I'm good, you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. This, as you've seen me post on Twitter as well, this Senso saga for me has been very interesting to follow. So, first of all, can I ask you where you're from? Are you Russian or?
No, I'm from Belarus, but it's like same, you know.
Okay, fair enough. So I will just say I obviously have my ideas of what's going on, but I'm not gonna sit there and like scream at you, right? Because that's just not helpful. So do you want to go through like the demo of like say Mirage and kind of walk me through your thought process in some of these rounds? Does that sound okay or?
I mean, you can just do. I mean, you wanna check the Mirage game, or you wanna watch full game with me, or?
Yeah, can we watch the Mirage game back?
Yeah, we can, but why not train?
Well, we can watch Train as well. Do you think you were better on Train?
Of course. I'm the best.
Okay. You want to watch the Train game because you were better there. Can I ask you about a couple rounds on
no problem.
Mirage though? I
What was
believe it was it the last round of the half? I'm not entirely sure, but I think it might have been.
Yeah, it was 7-4. About this round, listen what happened. 3 times I went through smoke to right side in con, and I killed this guy. You know, he was jungle and no one was watching me.
Okay.
2 or 3 times, I don't remember, because we had info that they're playing 3B, so we had the call from start of round. What we will do, we will fake B a bit, and after we go left, right in con. So I went up 3 times before. If you watch demo, you saw this. That's when I went down con right side, and I killed this guy 2 times in jungle. You know. Right now, this round 7-4, I wanna do the same, but I knew that he will expect me, and I heard him how he's running from window to left side. So of course he's in this corner staying or something like this. Maybe he's right side. After I heard him and I picked him, but I didn't kill. You know. So that's what was happened.
Okay. So for me though, I'm not a player that has ever played in pro play or even team play. So a lot of the nuances of pro play is lost on me. I'm just a pug player. But for me, as I'm watching you walk up con here, the first thing that stands out to me is that your teammate, what's up, dies on bench. He gets killed from the short player. And to me, it's surprising that this doesn't prompt you to turn around and pop your head and try to trade. But that's okay. You're kind of committed.
I understand about what you're saying, but I just didn't understand it instantly that he died from short, you know, because he just said short, and I didn't really. I remember that it was smoked. Short guy did smoke for himself, and I wasn't. I heard this guy in jungle, you know, that he's moving from window to left side. And I was trying to catch him. I was thinking about this, how to kill this guy. I just didn't understand instantly that I can kill short or something like this. You know, I was focused on another thing.
Okay, fair enough. For me though, as like the round continues, you walk up, you do get the aim on his head through the wall, which to me again it still looks suspicious. But I will not spend too much time on this. You then walk up and you tuck in. And as you're tucking in, you're just fully hiding from jungle. Why are you not afraid of A site at all? You're not afraid of anyone from A site, like, seeing you?
Because a player all rounds playing from City and Firebox.
Oh, but they played so many rounds from Shadow, though.
No, I don't think so.
No.
Every time I walk out A, is this guy jumping City or he's staying Firebox.
But 2 rounds when you walk out A, you put your back to jungle and you get a double kill on Shadow.
But it was eco round.
Yeah, one of them.
I mean, not
the other one.
Can happen, but it's buy round now.
Yeah, but one of the rounds, they had 1 player Shadow and 1 default. You moloed the default player and then you killed Shadow.
But we were split in A. It's different way. We have already con control and we spot that's no one City. No?
Yeah.
This guy, you can check demo. This guy, all game playing from City or Firebox. So...
Do you spend a lot of time watching demos of the teams you're playing against?
I mean, I just understand it from second round of game. First by round, I see how he playing. I outram 3 times and he's jumping City or staying Fire. I understand from where nades he's giving and everything. So, but it's no matter.
Okay, fair
because
enough.
I was thinking that they know about me because this guy from short killed my teammate. I was thinking that they understand that I'm out, you know?
Okay, well, sure. I have one question though I'm curious about. I think you would agree if I say that you are a player that has a talent for finding openings and finding holes in enemy team defenses. I think you would agree that you are good at this. This is one of your strengths as a player now.
Yeah.
What do you think makes you so good at this compared to other people?
I don't know, random.
Okay. Is it study or is it just like... Yeah.
It's just experience and random. I'm playing on feelings, not on strat book, I'm just playing on feelings. If I'm feeling, I'm just going, like... I'm not the new player in this game. I'm like playing already 10 or 12 years, like... You can check my face, everything.
Okay. There was one round that bothered me a little bit when you were walking out on A. Let me see if I can find it real quick. You talk a lot about like enemy team tendencies and stuff. First of all, I don't know if you're watching the stream right now, but this round when you're walking out... Okay. If you just can look at it real quick. When you're walking out right here, this to me looks really weird. As someone who's played many hours, I would expect your pre-aim to be here, not on the middle of the box, and it's really close to the enemy team, the enemy's head, even though it's in the middle of the box. And sometimes I feel like your pre-aim gets really sloppy, even though you're a player with so many hours. Is that you losing focus? Are you watching radar, or like what's going on?
I'm just losing focus on official matches like this because it's just, of course, for everyone, it's like a bit pressure, when you're playing team game or something, it's like more stressful. And you can open my Faceit games, look here, how I'm playing and everything, when it's not about full team play, when 5 people and talking in TeamSpeak, and when you're full focused, for example, you're playing alone, you can watch the Faceit games, how I'm playing,
Okay. One more thing I'm curious about though, Sensa as a team. I've watched quite a few Sensa games now. You could call me something of a Sensa super fan.
No. I mean, better to call you my fan. No, you said you're my fan.
Yeah, I'm a Drow Ranger fan. I can agree with that.
Yeah.
But like, I'm not gonna sit there and pretend. I like speaking my honest mind. I think there's something going on. There's something shady with Sansa. Whether it's you or it's someone else, or that you guys get the info from somewhere, I think there's something that doesn't add up. Because when I watched you play like no other team I've ever seen. And either you guys have figured out a new meta that everyone else needs to figure out after you, or you have an advantage somehow.
No problem with it.
Yeah,
and you can like think how you want,
Yeah. And but I very often see you guys have these 5-man stacks, 4-man stacks, and you're kind of always on the right bomb site. Why do you think your team is just so much better at this than seemingly everyone else you play against?
I really don't know. I mean, I'm not feeling that it's really like this. Sometimes it's happening that we are not on the right stack or something like this, but...
Very rarely from what I've seen. Usually you guys are in the right place.
I don't know really how to... I mean, I don't think like this.
By the way, who is IGL for your team? Can I ask that? Is that okay?
Yeah, I mean, it's okay, but me.
You're IGL, okay. So are you like doing mid-round calls? Are you telling the boys like where to go, what side to lean towards, etc.? Is that you?
We have defaults on every map, we have strat book and everything, how we wanna play, and on the start of round I'm saying guys what to do and where we will end, but something can happen on mid-round and I can recall or something.
I think
it's not like this for sure.
I think what happens for a lot of people is that like if you are someone like me and you who have spent thousands of hours in this game, you get used to seeing things happen and you kind of know what things don't really happen. If I can give you an example, the things that I see from you guys that I can't wrap my head around, I call it the Drow Ranger special now because I think it's kind of funny. It's when you push and you walk a smoke, and right before you go out of the smoke, you stop, and then you decide to go back.
Yeah, I can explain this.
Okay.
My friends also was asking me about this. I went out in smoke. I'm doing this often, I'm pushing smokes.
Yeah.
Again, I was venting out smoke, I went out and through smoke, and my team is screaming, don't push. Like, don't push, just don't push to lose round. They saying to me, just don't do it. I was doing it automatically already because I'm doing something like this every time because I'm thinking that they will not expect, for example, Open my Ancient game today, I went out like this 3 times maybe on Ancient also, It's my default move.
Yeah, because I'm thinking specifically about like, for example, the Ancient round, right? You know the one I'm talking about, where you walk down banana on Ancient and then you stop.
Yeah. About this round I'm talking.
Okay, so in this round, they tell you to not push.
Yes. They said me don't go, they said me on Russian, like, don't push, 4v2, we need economy. They said like this,
Okay. Because, like, I also play like you. Like, I like to push, I like to be ahead of the curve, I like to do things that the enemy team doesn't expect. So when I see you walk into a smoke and I see you about to walk through it and then you kind of, like, decide not to me that feels like you have made a choice, and then when your screen is full gray, you make a new choice based on information you don't have. If they told you, like, to not push, then, like, that's fine. But at the same time, for me, that doesn't feel logical because you are the IGL, right? So I feel like if anyone was to make a call like, okay, let's not push, then I feel like you would be the one to call this, no?
But it's not looking like... I mean, it's not working like this. I'm just saying, okay, for example, we like kill one, we have info about map. I'm saying I'm pushing smoke, and instantly teammates, I saying I'm pushing smoke. Like, I'm start to push, and my teammate instantly saying, don't do it, like, we need the call, and I'm just don't do it. You know, he's... Of course I can do it if I want, but okay, I'm thinking 1 second, yeah, better don't do it. And
Okay. This round, to me, it's a round that can happen. I don't have a problem with this round. So you guys are doing a push play. Spin the dice to the upper, which makes you tuck in on truck. And that's the response that you is tucking in on truck. And that's fine. And then you activate.
Yeah, but when I activate, when he left, I don't see radar. When he left, I activate insta?
No. But you happen to activate at the perfect time here, because Sol B is coming down from apps. It's right here. Sol B checks. And as he turns away...
But I'm already
his
start
tail.
moving.
Yeah, you've already started moving. What makes you activate here? Is it just the timing? Do you feel like enough time has passed that the Opera is no longer interested? Is it info from the team? What's going on here?
No, it's just... I just felt that I can go, you know. I was thinking that it's B, you know. I said in TeamSpeak just stack B. After that, I heard something. If it's B, they're already out. It's long time they are not going or something. So I'm just start moving and I see this guy and I say to my teammates that it's probably they are out already or something. So you see, we are staying 2B. They still 2 on B, you know.
Mm.
And now they're rotating only.
Very clean round.
Thank you, brother. But this is mistake for sure. This repick it was mistake.
The fourth one is a mistake to go for, but I mean, I think that if you get 3 kills, you go for number 4 now. You got to have some highlight clips.
I mean...
Important to play with confidence, no?
Yeah, but this for sure mistake.
Yeah.
For sure mistake. If you wanna win rounds, you no need to repick like this.
Okay. There is a lot of rounds on T side. I for sure wanna look at. If we can actually look at this, yeah.
Look this round. We were 4 on A. They are rushing B full. It's a lone guy on B. Why we are not 5?
Oh, why you're not 5? My brother,
Yeah.
if you want, I can go pull up the games where you played against the Czechian teams. On these games against the Czechian, against Sinners, for example. On Sinners on Inferno, you were stacking the right side all the time.
But Inferno it's default, like, you can understand easily, it's always like this.
I would understand it if you guys were taking banana control and so on, but you weren't. You were kind of not taking control, and then just gamble stacking the right places all the time. Over and over.
Look, for example, you stopped the screen. Look, I'm taking the molly in hands if I knew that he is here, for example, yeah? For what reason would I take molly?
Oh.
Like, he can just kill me in 1 second.
No, I don't buy this, because in this situation, you have cleared both sides of oil train twice, so you know he's tucked in, and he's waiting to either contact first, and his teammate peeks on his contact, or that his teammate will contact, and then he can swing. So you
I didn't know that he is on oil. I didn't know.
No,
I just was expecting this.
I know that you shouldn't know this, but if you knew, you would also know that he is waiting for a contact from either his teammate or himself. So they're not peeking.
If I knew that, listen, if I knew right now, for example, I'm playing with full hack, yeah, and I see them like the same how it's on demo right now. I can just molly this oil guy and I will kill him without any problems, no?
Sure. But there is no universe where you molly the oil guy ever. You molly higher and then you isolate the oil guy.
Yeah, but I need to win round, and
Yeah.
you're saying that we are always gambling, blah blah blah. We don't care, you know. So I just molly this guy, I kill him for free, and we win round 100%. You know.
If you are trying to be incognito about using cheats, and you don't see anyone first train, you don't see them bomb train, you don't see them oil train, you check back of oil train, there's nothing there. So where are they? They're either higher, behind this part of higher, which your teammate is going to clear, or they're behind first train, oil train, or higher lower. That's the only positions remaining. So what do? You don't molly oil train because it's such a low percentage play. You want to molly and isolate out higher. And then you, with a molly up here, you can take this angle and you can take that angle without higher ever being able to help. So in the situation, I think this is a perfect Molotov. I don't think you can do a Molotov better than this. Because it stops the higher guy from helping out oil train. And the oil train guy knows this. So when the Molotov goes, he activates. And now this guy is trapped and he can't help. So I think you play this perfectly. Now, whether you play this perfectly because you're really good, or you play this perfectly because you have info, I don't know. Oh, okay.
If I had info, just trust me, I'm always this oil guy. 100%.
Really?
Yeah, for sure. If I had info, I'm always this oil guy.
I mean, yes, if you have info that he is oil, like if your teammates saw him oil, then you molly oil. I agree. But if you don't have info about either of them, then the best play ever is just mollying higher, and then you clear the front end of things.
That we have some helps and we have info.
No, but I think that if no one has seen him and you have radar hack, for example, and you molly oil train, I think you get every tier 1 and tier 2 pro on Twitter freaking out about your Molotov. And I think that someone cheating don't want that, you know?
I'm not sure that I care about it a lot, because how you can see it's happening every day, you know, someone posting something or so.
Thank you for joining the call, by the way. It's kind of fun to get to talk about this.
Yeah, no problem.
Didn't expect this.
Why? You think I'm scared?
No. No, I think it's fascinating that you come. I think for you, I think it would almost be better to not join the call. But obviously,
if I was playing with shit, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think maybe anyway, because when the time comes where I do post a video about this, I think people are going to kind of listen to what you're saying. Some people, they already hate you. They decide that you're a cheater. So they will just find mistakes in what you say and be like, oh, but he fucked up here, etc., right? And then maybe some people will be like, okay, I see some reason in what he's saying. So regardless of what you are or what you know, like, I have my thoughts about what's going on, but I also respect the fact that I might be wrong. You know?
Yeah, but I saw in your videos that Tator or who was on stream with you. He said to you how it's like happening when we are playing or something. That admins is watching for everything, and I mean, I don't know how it really works when someone is playing with cheats, you know. But I'm not sure that with nowadays rules you can really do it. I'm not saying about anti-cheat, I mean...
No, but also the cameras and stuff, right? But like, you don't need to have a radar hack on the monitor. You can have it on the phone. On the phone can be on the table facing up. You could have it...
showing it all your table. If it's like this, it means you're touching the game full, you know? Like, and I'm not sure that anti-cheat cannot detect it easily, because it's like...
I mean, anti-cheat, from my understanding, has not been able to detect external radar for many, many years, because it doesn't actually require a game user to be logged into it. But right now, I'm speaking about things that is outside my area of expertise. My point is less, this is what you guys are using. It's more, there are possibilities, is all I'm trying to say here. There is one thing on T side I want to take a look at. Because I want to find it real quick. Okay. So here, for example, here is a thing I have a little bit of a problem with. While you guys are rushing, you are pre-aiming towards connector, which is fine. And then you're looking sight, and your enemy Confus is down here. And he gets insta-killed by bike. And you swing onto sight, you plant a bomb, you take backlines, you take full control. All of this stuff is fine. The round after, I believe, you do another B hit.
I understand about what you're saying. Why I killed upper?
Yeah, it's the
default. It's default.
Yeah, but it's the only.
Where is he then?
But it's the only place you look, right?
Right now, I just watched right side and I saw him on upper.
Yeah, but
I mean, MVP in con shoots me. It's not B player for sure. Then second somewhere right side. It's a default.
Yeah, but here's my problem.
Yeah.
This guy misses, and you shoot at him, but you don't look here, up here, in front of this train, or here, you look straight to upper.
it's just game sense, you know. Every player will tell you that it's full default. Here it's just full default moment, brother. Right
And,
now you're just saying because...
No, because the round
that's
before,
really
my friend, the round before, when you guys are taking this, literally one round previously, they have the same setup. They have a guy in connector and they have Confus in this very position on bomb site.
But we
What?
didn't see this guy in connector. We insta-check right side, yeah, but why not?
But
Not
it's
me, for example, you know,
yeah.
it's different player right now. He watched right side, we killed him. What we wanna do right now?
But
I
I'm
mean,
just
we didn't
saying.
see this guy in con. We just didn't see this guy in con. He was hiding. He was watching
Yeah.
upper behind this bot.
And sure, but like my point is like you're saying to me that this is game sense, and like you can't talk to me like I'm some noob, my friend. Like I'm
I'm not saying that
like-
you're noob. I'm just saying that it's full default situation what happened there, because if LP watching lower, then it means someone needs to check upper. I'm not sure that they will play two guys from deep, you know. It's just instantly understandable that he's upper or something. Like for sure, like this. It's always like this.
except for the round
Like-
before,
Yeah.
where
but,
Confus is playing in
yeah.
a completely different position.
If LP con watching lower, my opinion, B player somewhere right side. 90% situations he's upper, for sure, like this.
Okay. For me, I have a hard time accepting that the round before you see him in an exact position that is something you have to pre-aim, where he is also holding lower, and this position, the round after, you just kind of ignore to go to the correct angle again, which for me is at the very least you would pre-aim this angle, which you don't. I just find that inconsistency a bit weird, but that's fine. Can we take a look at some of these? Do you have time for this?
Yeah.
Okay. This is stuff that you do very often, where you will go on an adventure as CT. In this round, you hear that they have presence in short pipe, and you kind of you're walking out monster anyway. And you are, from my understanding, you're not at all afraid of anyone sitting outside monster holding your feet right now. But you are afraid of this later in the game. What made you push like this? You know?
What?
And then here you pull your knife. How do you know it's only one player on B?
I killed Borup, it's B player. I knew it.
Yeah.
Check Demos, everything. I killed Borup. Like, yeah, of course, someone can be left side. I'm not saying that I knew it. Like, it's no one left side or something. But I just gambled. You know, it's equal round. I just killed and I'm running. You know, I'm getting catch. I'm getting catch for stuff like this, like 10 of 20 times.
This round, you guys have been stacked on B. You decide to stack over on A instead and leave Biek alone on... By the way, how do you say this name? Is it Biek or is it Bike? How do you say this?
Uyok.
Biok.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've been saying it wrong the entire time. GG. The moment the bomb gets picked up, they think that you guys are going back to B directly. What causes you to like leave here, and why are you not afraid of toilets at all? You run with your back to toilets and the banana.
We were stuck in A, they just did default nades here. And we were thinking that it's only one guy, you know, that he's only playing like shooting everything. You know, if someone needs to go away, I'm not sure that he will do nades on 1 minute, he will smoke toilets, you know.
Okay. These flanks you were doing is to me very surprising, because you're so comfortable with not checking anything. You never check anything in toilets when you're walking here. You never check any corners ever.
It's just Tico, I don't know, I'm just going, you know, it's just Tico full.
Okay.
And they played before already, like 5 rounds too long, you know.
I just think it's like, it's very interesting when your teammate, Spintier, is walking in front of you and he's clearing angles because he's afraid that the push-up has come up, right? But you kind of seem to be so confident that there is no push anywhere, there is no one party, no one long on an off angle, no one toilets, no one con, no one mid, even though your team has no control of anything. And to me, this doesn't make sense, that a player with experience would not check anything, because you have more than enough time on the clock to do check these corners. And even here in toilets, you don't check here, you don't check this angle, you just kind of walk up. Is this... Can you explain this to me, or...?
Yes, this of course. We knew that they were starting 4B, like, because we saw AWP.
Okay.
I'm just taking the timing, you know, for they not rotate 5 players already on A side. So
But you do agree. You kind of don't. You kind of have a habit of not checking corners when you walk up on something. Like here, to me, it's crazy. You don't even check long toilets for a second. You don't crouch walk into it. You don't look at any of the angles close here. Again, like for in my book as a player, again, like with very many hours, I feel like you're doing yourself a disservice by not crouch peeking this corner, this corner.
but we have player on long, bros.
Yeah, no.
mean-
Up here, this one is fine. The long toilet one is fine. But this is the third round. You walk toilets and you don't clear any of these corners without anyone in front of you. Is it like is this normal for you?
Yeah, for me for sure. I mean, every game I'm playing like this.
Okay. But this round, you look long toilets. You even clear it like kind of slowly. This is the first round there has been a CT here at all. And several rounds when you have not cleared it, you also have not had long control like you do this round.
Yeah, I will expect you. I will explain you full why right now because they, like I said before, they played a lot of times on long. Like AWP always on long, they are stuck in long, and third guy coming and they're giving upside. You know, if you will watch full demo, you will see it. I mean, 0 nades on mid, everything, and it means it's long setup. So I'm checking it. Of course, guys here and AWP here. It's full default. You can check. I mean, it's in my head. It's instantly long setup.
Okay.
If I'm wrong, okay, I will die here. I mean, if I'm wrong, okay, I will walk out mid like this and I die. But I'm just thinking like this, and I'm playing like this.
Here is another one of these calls where, if I remember the demo correctly, you have walked out of Monster. Borup has got you down to 6 HP. But even though you've just been spammed from Monster, it looks like you are deciding to walk in with your knife out, and then as Borup comes back, to me it looks like you decide not to go. What happens here? This is kind of like, this is very similar to the ancient clip where you walk down the smoke and you turn around. What happens here?
Yeah, here I don't remember correctly what was happening, but I'm instantly start looking on guy in con, my teammate, because for sure he was saying something about what nades he want to do and how we need to go, like, and where we need to go.
Because yeah, no, I mean, you do have full grenades, so walking a smoke on 6 HP with full grenades is kind of crazy for pro play. But,
Yeah, but I wasn't trying to go in, to go out, you know?
What were you trying to do then? Because he just spammed you down 94 HP.
I just came close to hear something, you know, maybe someone rotates or something like this. I just stand there for a second and I move back instantly.
In a 4 versus 2, okay. This clip for me is interesting because you were talking about how they were always playing from ticket and so on. And this is an eco, which is fair. But you do end up finding 2 under palace here. And as you are doing this, you are walking out with your back completely turned to jungle, which is not a problem because there is no one there to face you. And later in the game, you end up going out looking for triple when it's triple. And then the next round, you go out here again. And you don't really look at triple too hard. And you are looking very hard at default. You don't care about shadow. So every time you go out A, to me it looks like you have the right read on where to look.
I don't know, I'm just good.
Okay, I see.
I don't really remember. It's like, you know, it's hard to say like this. I need to have demo, like, you know, TeamSpeak, like stuff, and I can tell you. Maybe we heard them. Maybe we heard him or something. Like, maybe Palace guy knew that he is default or something like this. I don't really remember, like, what's happened there. So I cannot say you, like...
Okay, I see. But do you understand?
Because I really don't remember what's happened on map or ever. We could have info about him, for example. It's just 20 seconds video. I cannot understand how can I explain this because I cannot remember everything, you know.
Okay, but do you understand why people think this is strange? Because for me...
Yeah, but I have no problems with this. If someone thinks like this, it's not a problem. It's making me fun, you know.
Okay, okay. One round that is really, or 2 rounds together that for me is really strange is this round. There is an AWPer on stairs, and you look into the wall. You're anti-flash. You're expecting the flash pop peek, right? And then you turn around and you kill the guy swinging in, right?
Yeah, I was thinking like this because they didn't molly, they didn't nothing, so
No, this is the round I was talking about. Where they molly ramp,
they molly, yeah.
and then there's AVP on stairs. And he's just holding, and you're waiting for anti-flash.
Yeah, I was watching for push here because I was thinking for push here because it's 5-1 score, you know, and guys don't know what to do. So in like 70% times, some teams starting to push something, blah blah blah. You know, they will try to do something to when they're losing, they will try to kill your default or something. So they will push. You know, I was expecting push after I understand. Since they will not push.
But for me, this
of course,
is
like this. Of course, like this, some guys can be tilted and they will just start pushing you and everything. So I was expecting this.
Okay, so this round, when they throw the same Molotov and they have the same setup, this time you're not anti-flash. This time you're expecting the push. Why is this round so different? Why is the 2-6 round so different from 5-1?
They win the round. I'm not sure that it's good to push right now like this. When it was 6-1, okay, I can expect this. But they won the round. It's not good if they will push. My opinion, you know. With flash. Like this, yeah, they can push. I was thinking that they will take ramp 2 and CT AWP. I was thinking that they will play 3A this round. I was playing against this, you know, but he just pushed alone, I don't know.
If he pushed before when you were anti-flash, he would catch you off guard. So like for people that think you're cheating, this is like before I talked about inconsistencies in gameplay. To me, this is a little bit of an inconsistency. And I think it's strange when you are waiting anti-flash, you never turn around to look at all. Like in my head, when you're waiting anti-flash, you tuck into the corner. If nothing is happening, you walk back a little bit. You take a quick look if anyone is close, and then you tuck back into the corner waiting anti-flash. You can get really unlucky and have one of these moments where you take a look that the flash is coming in and you die. But the trade-off is that most of the time you're still anti-flash, but no one can walk on you because walking on you takes time. And
It's just gambling, you know, like it's I don't know. I mean, you
brother,
don't need to.
brother, if you gamble this much and win in Las Vegas, they throw you out of the casinos, my friend. And yeah, the rest I think we've talked about already. I think that's all for me, Mr. Draw Ranger. I probably will send this to my editor and make a video. Are you okay with being in the video as well?
I mean, yeah, but if
Your viewers will follow me in Twitter for sure.
If my viewers want to follow you on Twitter, they can do it. I can link your Twitter. If you guys want to give him some followers, you may go ahead and do so. Thank you for taking the time to joining me on this, though. This has been interesting.
you also, it was interesting for me also. Thank you, everyone, guys. Thank you, Ren. If you want me, just write me and I will answer.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone, guys. It was a good time. See you on
See you around, brother.
our next games. Yeah, love you. See ya.
Bye-bye. That was surprisingly fun. Hey, if you're enjoying these videos on YouTube, hit that subscribe button.